Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today, I am diving into one of the most talked about flops of 2025, War of the Worlds, the Amazon Prime remake starring Ice Cube and Eva Longoria. And the internet is blowing up with memes and hate watches, and it even hit rock bottom, with a 0% Rotten Tomatoes score at one point. So stick around for my honest review and breakdown, so that you can avoid this film. And there will be no spoilers in the summary, but, well, it doesn't matter, because I will try, so that you doesn't have to torture yourself, after watching this breakdown. So for those unfamiliar with this movie, I hope I am as lucky as you are, but let's get to the movie. Actually, this is a modern take on H.G. Wells' classic sci-fi story, about an alien invasion threatening humanity. And in this version, directed by Rich Lee, we follow William Hurd, a Homeland Security analyst, who is separated from his family during the chaos. And the twist in this film is that the entire story unfolds through screens, like video calls, drones, social media feeds, and computer interfaces. It's basically like a screen life movie, similar to Unfriended or Searching, but set against a global apocalypse. And trust me, it only sounds innovative on paper. Well, the film clocks in at about 90 minutes, and dropped quietly on Prime Video in July 2025, with basically zero marketing. And I can feel why they didn't did any marketing. But let's start with something positive, because I'm not here to just trash it. And there are a few sparks of potential, like it tries to refresh the classic tale with contemporary tech twists, like data drains affecting military tech, and a virus element that's given a digital spin. And some critics noted this as an interesting nod to our screen-obsessed world. And if you're in the mood for something unintentionally hilarious, then this could be a so bad it's good watch with friends. And a handful of reviewers even called it fun in a campy way, praising the fast pace and commitment to the screen format despite the flaws. And lastly, it touches on surveillance and data privacy in a surveillance state era, which feels timely, even if it's buried under nonsense. But honestly, these positives are like finding a needle in a haystack. And one IMDb user gave it a 10 out of 10 sarcastically, as the best movie OAT. So with this, let's see why this movie's reputation is in the gutter. And this is where it earns those brutal scores, like 2.7 on IMDb and 3% from critics on Rotten Tomatoes. Actually, Ice Cube's performance is described as monotonous and wooden, like he is reading lines off a teleprompter while dealing with Wi-Fi lag, and the supporting cast feels talent-free. Characters are shallow, with zero development, and it feels like watching stereotypes yell at screens. Then the writing is a mess of dated tropes, plot holes, and nonsense dialogue. And the plot unfolds through endless video chats and file searches, which kills any tension or excitement. And it's boring, illogical, and feels like a corporate training video on steroids. And then comes the cheap and low-quality effects that look like they were made on a budget laptop. Like the alien designs are uninspired, and the invasion feels off-screen most of the time. And some critics even called it a cry for help wrapped in a Teams call. Then this is an Amazon production, and it really shows it. Like drones from Prime save the day, and there's heavy Microsoft Teams usage, and even Tesla gets a shout-out. It literally feels like a 90-minute ad for big tech, which really turns it into a propaganda. And lastly, the screen life format overstays its welcome, leading to zero cinematic thrills. And that's why it's been called one of the worst movies ever, and even made people walk out on planes. There is no real action, just people staring at computers. And believe me, I doesn't want to know why they made this film. Because from what I've gathered, it's not just bad, it's depressingly incoherent and a waste of a great IP. So now let's talk about some core issues. Actually, the core issue of this film is the format, like telling an epic alien invasion through Zoom calls and spreadsheets. It's a bold idea, but it flops really hard. And it's like watching someone doomscroll during the end times. And there are also some issues, like the data drain concept where aliens suck up info from servers, crippling militaries. It's hilarious but dumb. And Ice Cube's character is a cyber-survivalist dad, who is more of a fax machine than an actual hero. And like I said, the ending involves an Amazon drone as a plot device, which is an absolute corporate synergy. And it even gone viral for being hate-watched, ranking among the top 100 worst-rated films on some lists. Even BuzzFeed called it dull and incoherent. And for sci-fi fans, it's an insult to H.G. Wells. So, now here's the important question, is War of the Worlds of 2025 really that bad? For me, yes, absolutely. It's a low-effort cash grab with terrible acting, a nonsensical script, and production values. And trust me, ratings don't lie, like 1.4 out of 10 on Metacritic, endless one-star reviews, and it's even been dubbed the worst movie of 2025 by multiple outlets. So I hope you will avoid this movie after watching this breakdown, but if you have already tortured yourself, then I am really sorry for your loss. And lastly, I will rate it a 2 out of 10, so skip it, unless you're morbidly curious. So what do you think? Have you seen it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more honest reviews.